Hello and welcome to the Real Game Awards. Actually, there is already Real Game Awards. There's Game Awards and then there's Real Game Awards. Well, I guess I'm the realest Game Awards then. Actually, it sounds pretty gangsta. After I announce my Game of the Year, the main headliner is gonna be P. Diddy. Wear raincoats and don't accept drinks from anyone. Yes, it's my top 7 games of 2024. Let's get on with the list. Number 7 on this list, and this year's list was actually pretty hard to make. There was a really even competition with all these games I'm putting on this list, and I actually had to leave few out, which I really wanted to put in this list, but I couldn't. So maybe I'll throw in a couple of honorable mentions before the first one. Anyway, number 7 spot, we finally got a sequel to a game I fucking loved on PlayStation 3. It was fantastic. Ever since I played the first game in the series, well, it's now 2 games, so well, that is kind of series. I've been really looking forward to getting the sequel, and finally we got one this year, and it is Dragon's Dogma 2. Now I know there was some controversy with microtransactions and all that, but to be honest, I barely ever go to the store and watch what extra crap companies are trying to sell me for the game, so I had no idea. I heard people bitching about those, but yeah, those are not my thing. Only things I buy are extra fighters for fighting games, and those I buy drunk, cause we're playing those with friends and yeah, shit. But Dragon's Dogma 2, that was so great. It was so awesome to get back into beating those huge monsters, just climbing them and stabbing them in their stupid little eye. I'm talking about Cyclops, but there were a lot of other big monsters too, and yeah, I really love the mechanic where you just have to climb all over the monster's body and try to take him down. You don't have to climb if you don't want to, but I went with teeth because that's the best one. Actually, you can change your vocation throughout that game, so I started with teeth, but I ended up with something else. But I always leaned on that thief side of mine, and yeah, I really just love hanging on to a griffin, and when it starts flying, you know, just trying to hold on. That it creates these epic, great action scenes that are non-scripted by default, so you know, it's kind of random what the enemy's gonna do, and I really love that aspect. When it comes to the story, well, yeah, that kind of sucked. Well, okay, it didn't suck, but it didn't suck me in either. It was just, the story was there, but I wanted to get on and kill some monsters, some big ass monsters, and wanted to adventure around, and yeah, I loved it. Loved the game. Also, I always loved the party system where it's you and you get your 3 pawns you can hire to help you out. I love that system. That's great. You going around with your party and together you're taking on the biggest that fantasy world has to offer. Dragons, cyclops, ogres, whatever. If it's big and ugly, you better watch out. I'm also gonna give this game a separate award. This one wins my Pimp and Hose award. Keep the gangsta theme here rolling, because I usually make my main character. This one has character creation thingy, so I made someone that kind of looks like me, but looks better. So yeah. But all those bitches around, spawns around me, they were all always women. And let me tell you, in this game, I'm not taking those fully armored women either. No. I'm taking the most impractical looking spawns you can get. You know, the ones with thongs and stockings and bras and all that. I feel like where the game industry is going, well, at least the mainstream has gone, hopefully never Indian AA games, but yeah, you kinda gotta enjoy that while you still can, you know? You never know when they're gonna ban that shit. Hopefully never, but I wouldn't be surprised these days with anything, especially when it comes to entertainment. It's so watered down, mild. Dragon's Dogma 2, Pimps and Hose Award, number 7. Let's move on. Number 6 spot, and we're keeping with the Dragons theme. Kinda, cause this one's gonna be a JRPG called Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. Now, if you know me, you know I've always been a huge fan of the Yakuza series. I love those games. Those are some of my all-time favorite games. Oh, it's just, Yakuza 0 is my, I made my favorite games list and that got 2nd spot. It's good. Anyway, probably no surprise that Yakuza game gets a spot on my list, and yeah, I still haven't even showed this game because I actually just bought it. I haven't beaten yet, but I'm over halfway, so I'm qualifying it for this list. See, here's the thing when it comes to Yakuza games. I loved first 0 to 6. Those were Kazuma Kiryu's story, which was fantastic. I loved it. It was emotional, just brutal. Those games were beat 'em up games, and then they came out with Like a Dragon after that, which was Ichiban's story, and they turned it into a JRPG style, which I also love. Beat 'em ups, JRPGs, give me all. This was released early this year. I wanted to skip this game. I was like, I played every Yakuza game. gotta take a break. Well, like a month ago or 2 months ago, I don't remember when I bought this. There was a sale, so obviously if it's cheap, you gotta buy it. Those are the rules. I don't make the rules, those are the rules. So, you just gotta follow the rules. If it's cheap, you gotta buy it. I think that's written in international laws, the international buy cheap crap rule. And I don't wanna go to jail, my butthole can't take it, so I had to buy this, and I am loving it. Although, usually Yakuza games in my Game of the Year lists are higher, but I gotta say, once they switched to Ichiban, I think maybe the story elements and all that got a bit watered down, leans more into light comedy stuff and, that crazy wacky Japanese humor, which there was a lot in the earlier ones too, but I feel like 0 to 6 was just such a solid journey with Kazuya Kiryu. So yeah, while I'm still loving Ichiban, and I do find the story really interesting in this one too, it doesn't have the same impact, so that's why it's lower on my list. And I wouldn't mind if the next one was beat 'em up again, so that would be great too. I actually said to myself, after this, I'm gonna take a break. I'm not gonna buy the next Yakuza game, probably not next 2 Yakuza games. So what those assholes in Ryoko Kakadu, whatever, decide to do? They announce a new Yakuza game, and I'm like, not falling for that one. I am buying it. It stars Majima Goro, who's the best character throughout all Yakuza games. And it's a pirate team. I love pirates. It's just when you think you're out, they pull you back in. Yakuza games, they're like crack. And I'm an addict. So, yeah. I'm probably gonna buy that one too, but Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, this time you're in Hawaii and JRPG, and yeah, it's really great. Oh, also, I don't think it's a spoiler, but Kazuya Kazuma. Fuck, I always mix him up, that Tekken guy, but Kazuya Kiryu, he might have a little part in this one too, but that's number 6. Oh, almost forgot what award I'm gonna give this one. Crack of the Year award. I just can't get fucking rid of this. It's like crack. Number 5 spot, and this is one game that has been overlooked by way too many people because this is fantastic. Not only did this game cost $20 when it was released, it's fun, it's kind of quick, it's like an 8-hour campaign or something, so it doesn't take your whole life, which I can appreciate because I'm a working man. I have a real job on top of this. But yes, it's a game I reviewed, so if you want to hear more about the game, watch my review, but I was positively surprised. Fast-paced, gory, I kind of gave the name away there. It's gory, cuddly carnage. The cat game. Just fun. You go in, you kick ass, slice unicorns, take names, you kill them all, you let God sort them out. What's not to love? Toys gone mad, and you're one badass toy cat. And you got mad too. Well, actually, your hoverboard's gone mad. He's spewing out all kinds of shit in this game. Let me tell you, that hoverboard's got a mouth in it. Lovely, great game. It's just perfect size, perfect price. It's just, you can't go wrong with gory, cuddly carnage. You go around and there are some evil toys and it's like someone took Hack and Slash and Tony Hawk's Pro Skater and combined them, and you got this. Like, what's not to love? This game gets my cutest goddamn main character of the year award. It's a cat. You can't beat cat. And trust me, next game in this list really tried to beat this in this category, but even that failed. Cat wins always. Number 4 spot, that I kind of first bought this game out of spite for game journals. Because game journals, I hear they're not doing great, so we might not have those soon, which kind of sucks. It's an end of an era, but fuck it, game journals used to be a lot better, so I can't be mad at them going bankrupt. The fuck's the matter with them? But yes, back to the game. Number 4 spot on my Game of the Year list is Stellar Blade. People got mad over titties. If every game was about titties, then yeah, it got, well, I can't say it didn't get old soon because I like titties, but I do believe there should be games for everyone. This game for me? Actually, this game wasn't for me at first. This was, everyone was like, oh, that's a Souls-like game, so I was, no way, I'm not touching that. I hate Souls-like games. I'm not a Souls player. God damn, no. But the more people were raging on social media, I should stay out of social media, you know. It makes you do things you wouldn't normally do because you get into that just brain rot that's in there. From all sides. There's brain rot on all sides. I'm not taking sides here, but in this one, yeah, I'm all for the boobs, so I'm for boobs, you're not. I'm still willing to touch yours if you let me. Ah, fuck, I was ranting so much, I forgot. Did I say the name? Stellar Blades, the name of the game. But yeah, I heard this is Souls-like game, so I was like, no, I'm not gonna give that one a try, but I did, and luckily, you know why? And this one's a singer for all those Souls elitists out there. I get you, we all have things we want to keep sacred, but Stellar Blade added an easy mode. I thought that was impossible when it comes to Souls games. What happened? Everyone's always saying you can't add easy mode to Souls games. Was that a lie? Because when I was playing Stellar Blade on story difficulty, I was enjoying my time. I fucking love it. It's number 4 on my list. I love the game. Fantastic action game. Hack and slash action game. Although, yeah, I gotta say, this didn't feel like, those Dark Souls games or anything like that. This was more hack and slash in my opinion. But some people really insisted that this was a Souls game, and people clump shit too easily together these days, It's just, Souls games, they actually have mechanics that have been used way before Souls games, so yeah. Why is the whole genre suddenly named after those games? So they're action RPGs, okay? That's what I'm gonna call them, action RPGs. Except, well, they're usually hard, that's what makes them Souls games, but fuck it, they're just hard action RPGs. God damn it. But Stellar Blade, it's got just, I love the action in it. It's quick, responsive, and it's smooth. I really dug the action in that. Just the combat, and when it comes to the story in the game, it was alright. I actually dug it, like a little bit. It wasn't the best story ever, but yeah, I was into it. Really loved the characters. Eve, who's the main character who you play as in this game, can't say I found it hard to watch her, because I didn't. She's really easy on the eyes, and all those different outfits you can get on her. That's I'm perv, I know that. Just give me this one. But yeah, really enjoyable action RPG. Great combat, great figure too, but great combat. Ooh, what award am I gonna give this one? This one gets my Gateway to Souls Games award, which I still don't kind of think it is, but it kind of is, I guess. So, what do I know? I'm not Souls elite, so you're probably gonna tell me I'm wrong, but I can take it. I've been wrong plenty of times, probably during this video a lot of times too. So, over the top 3 and number 3 spot on my list. You have not heard me talk about this game before. Because I haven't shown it. I don't have it in any of my gaming pickups videos. I just bought it, and I'm over halfway through. There's actually 3 games I'm playing currently. All games I'm over halfway through, so that's why they all get on this list. My number 2 spot is also one that I'm currently playing. I'm switching between 3 games at the moment. I've played a good chunk of this, so it gets number 3 spot. Possibly because this genre is so underrepresented these days, which is a crime because it's a fun genre. I love it, and I missed it, goddammit, so get off my back. Number 3 spot on this list goes to MechWarrior 5 Clans. They released new MechWarrior game like last month, I think it was. Yeah, last month. I didn't buy it immediately when it was released. I had to wait until my next payday to get it, but I got it. MechWarrior 5 Clans. I almost missed this game. I didn't hear anyone advertise this. What the hell? We got a new MechWarrior game and no, zero advertisement. I actually kind of feel spoiled. Last year we got Armored Core 6, and this year, new MechWarrior. I love both series. 2 of the best mech series ever made. Although I do have to say, I probably used to always love MechWarriors more than Armored Core. Just a little bit, but with Armored Core 6 and MechWarriors 5, the original 5 and 5 Clans which came out now, Armored Core takes the cake just by a little bit, but MechWarrior 5 Clans, I'm having really fun time with this one. Big mechs, big explosions. You just go on and you rampage. You're part of clan the Smoke Jaguars, which is kind of cool name, because Jaguars are cats and smoking's cool. Okay, it's not considered cool these days, but smoking used to be cool. And Jaguars, they're always cool. Ah shit, I didn't even have any joke written here, but I just remembered the Jaguar advertisement they put out, the car advertisement, and well, I guess smoking and Jaguars aren't cool anymore, but when they're tied to big-ass robot clans, that's when they're cool. Also, Jaguars the cats are cool. Anyway, in this game, you have your party of 5. There's you, who's the leader, and then there's 4 other people there too. And you control your party, and you choose the mechs, and it's good old-fashioned, bit slower pace, mech. Demolition Derby. What else could you wish for? You know, if you're a mech fan, there's two types of mech games. Armored Core and Mech Warrior. Armored Core is the fast pace where you fly around and shoot shit and you just move around real fast. And Mech Warrior is the other one where the mechs feel bigger, you know, they move slower, you know, you gotta take your time and be more cerebral in your approach. You gotta take out like the arms and the legs and all that. You don't have to, but that's part of the tactics, you know. You might want to go for some certain parts of the enemy mechs, which makes it easier. So I love that tactical aspect that's in Mech Warrior games. That's always been better than Armored Core's action, because Armored Core you just kind of see your enemy and fire everything. In that sense, Mech Warrior will always be number one. But yeah, really hard to say anything else about this game, really. If you love mech action, you can't go wrong with Mech Warrior 5 Clans. I'm always down for mech games. I miss those really good mech games, so yeah, Mech Warrior 5 deserves spot number 3. Oh, almost forgot. Mech Warrior. What award? Coolest Jaguar-related product of the year. Then we get to number 2 on this list, and I've been playing this also. This was one of the 3 games I said, Like a Dragon, Mech Warrior, and this. So what could it be? I just bought it, and I'm happy I bought it because I am enjoying the F out of this. This is so fun, so colorful. Oh, hot diggity, I believe this is my only Switch exclusive on this list. And it is, of course, the new Zelda game. Zelda Echoes of Wisdom? Yeah, Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. I had to check. I thought I was gonna say Echoes of Time, but Echoes of Wisdom. And it's more like one of those old school 2D Zeldas, which I love more than the 3D Zeldas. The 2D Zeldas I loved those 3D Zeldas. I haven't really enjoyed those that much until like Nintendo Switch. Well, there was the Tears of Kingdom and whatever the other one was. I'm kind of bad remembering names. But yeah, Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. This has been really just fun game what I played. It's so enjoyable. Good old kind of top-down or a bit isometric view, and you have a kind of big map for a game like this in it, and yeah, you go around and you try to close these rifts, and in this game you actually get to play for the first time as that other character. What was it? Link, yeah. Not Zelda, who's the green hooded person, but yeah, you play as the princess, which I believe is Link, because that's the other name they throw around a lot in these games. But I actually like the mechanic in this. This one kind of combines the physical stuff from those Switch Tears of Kingdom and whatever Zeldas. You can create these objects. You can create enemies too. You know, you can once you defeat an enemy, you can kind of get their echo, which means you can create them, and you can kind of it's almost like Pokemon. You're sending your monsters against other monsters, kind of in the field of battle. You know, you beat up a bat. Next thing you know, you can summon that bat and make it attack other bats or whatever enemies. Also, you can create objects like beds and tables and rocks and all kinds of stuff. And you can use those kind of try to get to different places, and there's a certain limit you can do those. The limit grows while you're playing this game, but you can like stack beds to get to higher ground and all that kind of stuff. I'm really digging the puzzles in this game, and the stories, well, Zelda game stories, they've always kind of been this cutesy fun. It's not like anything too deep, but I'm enjoying it. It's kind of fun, really fits the Zelda theme. So yeah, it's this game's that Nintendo quality. Nintendo quality. Nobody does Nintendo quality except Nintendo, where they give us old school games honoring the old school ways. Which means they usually give us games that work from the start. I don't know what it is with Nintendo compared to other companies, but I think, and this might be kind of company secret, which I think other companies should adopt too, I think they test play their games before they release them. Okay, granted, their games aren't as big as, you know, like PlayStation 5 and Xbox and PC games, you know, those big AAA games, but still! Anyway, I'm starting to lose my voice here a bit, but Zelda, I fucking love this. This one gets my Nintendo Game of the Year award. That's kind of boring. Anyway, I'm gonna move on. Zelda, love it. Great game. I was not disappointed. This has probably been way too long video already. I just can't shut up. I did too much coffee. I'm gonna give it fast honorable mentions. 2 games. I'm gonna give 3 honorable mentions. One that I don't think is like fantastic game, but which kind of went under the radar of a lot of people. It got like 6s when it came to reviews, but I enjoyed it. It really reminded me of old school survival horror games, which is Alone in the Dark. I played it through. I had fun. Buggy as shit. towards the end, but yeah, I dug that. Maybe if you like old school Resident Evil games, give that one a try. Next one has to be Sandland. I bought that. It was a total blind buy. Vehicular combat. I loved that, and I actually really liked all the voice actors and all that. You're in the desert, you're a demon. It's great. I really dug that. And last one, a game which I think was kind of snubbed in all Game Awards, which is a crime, because this one was really good. I really loved this. Harold Halibut. It's an adventure game. It's more like it should have been animated movie. If it would have been animated movie, it would have been higher on my movie list than on my games list. But yeah, really enjoyed it. Good story. Really just exploring all kinds of angles when it comes to friendship. I enjoyed it. Fantastic kind of point and click adventure. Then there was only numero uno. Number one. What could it be? I've actually given kind of small hints throughout this video. Well, actually, I remember 2 hints, which were kind of accidental. I was hoping people don't pick those up. This year, we finally got, after I think like 7 years, a new game in the greatest fighting game franchise ever made. Which is Tekken 8. I mean, Tekken is the franchise, but Tekken 8 is the game we got. And I have the unboxing of the collector's edition. I had to get it because I'm a huge Tekken fan. Tekken I really don't know what else to say about this game. Tekken, it's a fighting game. It's been fighting game since the dawn of times. And I've always enjoyed Tekken more than Mortal Kombat, which is number 2 on my greatest fighing game franchises. And then it seems like Street Fighter is number 3 usually for people, but I never got into Street Fighter. I don't know. I'm not a Street Fighter guy. I can take like matches with friends every now and then. It's enjoyable, but I just no. I think Mortal Kombat and Tekken are way more superior. I think I'd put Dead or Alive above Street Fighter 2. Yeah, just not a Street Fighter guy, but Tekken. Oh, we got a new Tekken, and I'll admit the roster was pretty thin at first. We haven't gotten like many new guys this year for it, at least what I know. Well, the problem is I mostly play this drunk with friends. Whatever guys I gotten, I bought them drunk. I don't actually remember, except Eddie. We got Eddie Gordo. That's great. Eddie Gordo, one of the greatest fighters throughout the Tekken series. He's the guy who you can just spam buttons and most likely win if you're an amateur. Unless the other guy really knows what they're doing. We're not that good. Well, I'm that good, but my friends aren't that good. My friends are kind of bad. Sometimes it gets real tiring just beating them up in Tekken games, but you know, when they're as good as me, challenge can be hard to find, if not impossible. It's probably impossible. I'm probably that good. I will never take any challenges from anyone. You're just gonna have to take my word on this. I'm just so good. I'm so good. Now, if they just would have released this new Tekken and, I don't know, throwing bowling or something like that, it probably wouldn't be this high on my list. But, finally! Tekken 3, greatest Tekken game ever. Still, has to be. Classic. But one of the reasons why I really loved Tekken 3 was it had the beach ball. Beach ball. Oof. I always loved that. The beach ball was great. Tekken 8, they brought back the beach ball. I'm taking a pause because I can see you jumping there from joy. Calm down. But yeah, Tekken beach ball. You're on a beach, there's ball, and you kick the ball or punch the ball, try to win the beach ball game. It's always been so goddamn fun mode in Tekken games. Well, in Tekken 3 and now in Tekken 8. It's the best Tekken extra mode there's ever been. All it took to be game of the year is add some fucking beach ball in. Tekken 7, did they listen? Now that I think about it, Tekken 7, that came out in 2017. I made my top 3, that was actually one of my first videos ever, and I think Tekken 7 might have been number 1. I can't remember. Well, I guess Tekken Bowling is enough to get game of the year spot too, but yeah. But really, what else can I say? Tekken, beach ball, the collector's edition was magnificent. I did not regret that, although I do have to say Tekken 7 had better statue overall, but still I was really happy with Tekken 8 statue too, and best fighting game series ever. I'm just gonna quit this. But before I quit this, our main headliner, P. Diddy. What the fuck is he? He get arrested or something? He was supposed to be here. I was actually really looking forward for that Bad Boy for Life. That was actually a pretty kick-ass song. Oh well. No P. Diddy, so fuck off, and I'll fuck off, and we'll meet back here when I upload more crap. Oh, Tekken. Game of the Year, what award? Beach Ball Game of the Year, Sports Game of the Year. That's what it wins, Sports Game of the Year. Because the beach ball, it's just so fantastic. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go and go watch those lesser game award shows now. If you want to know what amateurs like. Goodbye.